It's about Hazbin Hotel, which I wanted to talk about. You remember?
Yeah, I also did watch that Hell of a Boss.
That one's good and all. They're both fantastic. Going back to the main one, what do you think of the Hazbin Hotel?
Well, I don't need my opinion on it. If you go to, well, what's his name? Husker? Or something like that.
Husker.
Yeah, I don't need to explain my thoughts on it. If you just fast forward to Husker's first or one of his first lines, that's my opinion of
What, you mean,
Hazbin.
he just gets teleported and it's like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, you're like, whoa, what the fuck is this? Like, yeah, that's it, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right. A lot of people had that reaction going in. But mind you, this has been in the works for like so bloody long. You have no idea how much effort.
I think I seen it was in works for like 4 or 5 years, long time, something like that.
Oh, aye. It's taken a long time to get all of this off the ground up. And it's no big corporation or anything. These people did it simply because they wanted to do it. They wanted to see this project move forward. And that's something I can really appreciate. All these different animators from online, all around the globe, all coming together because they wanted to work on this project. I mean, she's gone and sent the invites, and they've all come and done it, and I think they may have done it for free, I know. Don't quote me on that, but they may have done it for free simply because they wanted to see this project come to life so badly.
Just quick edit here. I forgot to slip this in. We made a big mistake here saying that the workers may or may not have gotten paid. They definitely did get paid, and when he said this, we were not aware of the discourse online surrounding this topic. We've seen many animators come forward and say that they have indeed been paid, and Vivian Medrano is a lovely person to work for. The reason we made this mistake was because we're idiots and we didn't do much research before we went in and did this. We're very sorry. And now back to your regularly scheduled stupidity.
And to be fair, on the credits roll, there's quite a lot of people.
Aye, they're all like people like me, animators online, like. They're the people who have all contributed to it.
You think they just picked them up on Fiverr?
I don't know. I know. She might have
Or do you think the new... So I know a guy who knows a guy, or do they actually all know each other? Or I suppose they know each other now, but before it.
Or maybe, but well, it's hard to say. Maybe she got some help from the university classes. I don't have it up right now, so I can't go and check. But it's that they all wanted to help. They all wanted to contribute to this thing. They all wanted to. I'm guessing they all wanted to be part of it. And given Vivian's the first name, Vivian. I'm just going to call her Vivziepop, which is what her name online is anyway. Given her past projects, like I showed you that Die Young video. And the other one, like they all saw what she can do, and they all want to be. Yeah, we want to contribute to this. They're seeing the artwork online, they're seeing the ideas online. They want to get involved. So like when it first started, what did you reckon he was in for?
What I will say as a side note, since watching it, like all I've had pop up on my recommended and other shit on my YouTube is shit related to Hazbin Hotel.
Yeah.
Like, just other people's reactions to it and other things, other people's videos about it. Like, that's literally all I get on my recommended. There we are. Anyway. I didn't really have any specific expectations as such because I'd only really heard or seen anything of it when you first shown it to me. But, like, in the first 5 minutes, I was like, well, I've no idea what's going off plot-wise, because there's that territorial war going on, and we've not been introduced to any characters, or we've had basically next to no exposition. Obviously, I get it now when you watch it all the way through, but there's nothing really explained in the first 5 minutes, for example, or something like that, to tell you what's actually happening. Yeah, unless if there's like something before Hazbin Hotel, which you're supposed to watch, but I don't know.
Yeah, well, there is quite a lot of stuff online. I guess the people who are watching are the people who have been looking forward to it so much, and then all these people have gone off about it, so people are going to see it, wondering what the hell it is, without having any of the they've not seen any of the stuff building up to it, so they see this and wonder what the hell. I mean, they like it for the majority. They like it, but it's only when you realise that they're all in hell what you started to see makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, I guess so.
I reckon that might be it. I do like the concept for hell that they had. Like, all these people were alive at some point, and they got walked into all sorts of demons and all sorts of creatures upon arriving in hell. And this is just sort of chaotic, mad community down there. What made me laugh going in was when Angel Dust, you know that spider who's the porn star, and that's a sentence I never thought I'd say,
Yeah.
is when he gets out of the car and there's just that vending machine full of drugs there. He just walks up and hits the button. There's no charge even. He just walks straight up and hits a bag of Angel Dust, you know, the actual drug. And you can see on the machine there's all these buttons and there's different logos, like colourful logos for each drug that's in that machine. I don't know, it just made me laugh.
Yeah, but what that's just kind of made me think of is like, yeah, but he is Angel Dust and he just bought a drug that is Angel Dust, so is he smoke/tasting himself, or how does that work?
Well, he's a porn star, so I'm guessing a lot of his work does consist of something like that, but I think you may be reading a bit too much into it there. Angel Dust is a slang name for a type of drug, but it can be used for this, that, and the other as well. You know, it's a name that can be applied to different things. And he's there, and you know, he's looking forward to his drugs, but then suddenly he gets mugged by this hoodie-wearing demon, which isn't very creative, but it's just there to be a street drug. There's no real personality to it, other than that, you know, he's a street mugger. But he doesn't need much of a personality in the first place, because he pretty much gets crushed by a rock about 2 seconds later, so...
Well, yeah, getting back on topic again. We managed to establish it a little bit. There's all these demons in hell, and they've all got, you know, individual looks, differentiate one from the other. Like, each character looks unique. I love that about it. Some are more powerful than others, and some of them own territories, and some of them try to take over territories, because there's been a purge recently. I still don't know what the purge is. You have any idea?
I don't know, maybe they're making a reference to The Purge, the movie.
Maybe. It says a lot of people get killed. You know, the best way I can think about it is like a ton of people get killed off in hell to make space on the wall, but then again, like, you know, when you get killed in hell, then, you know, where the fuck else do you go? It's like that South Park bit, you know, Saddam Hussein suddenly turns up again and, I'm back! But, no, I killed you! And when I was again, I get to try it.
Well, I suppose, one, it does say in the description of the video that the princess is trying to open up the hotel because of overpopulation, so that could be tied into the purge.
Yeah, well,
and two,
yeah,
Angel does also say, "Oh, where do I go?" This is later on, but where do I? Does that make me double dead? Do I go to double hell?
Yeah, they just flat out tell Maggie, "You're stuck with me, bitch."
Would be accurate though.
Yeah, it does feel a bit accurate. I mean, like, where do you go?
Well, you're dead already, so you can't die and go to double hell.
See, I completely neglected to look at the description.
That's definitely a novice error.
Rehabilitating demons, and that's being imposed by angels. My God. It's a nice idea. Apparently Charlie was born there. She's not done anything, you know, bad to get there. She's just there, and that's it. She didn't get a life beforehand. She was just... You know, the king and queen fucked and then she appeared, and, you know, I'm guessing we could call her soul pure, because she's not done anything bad, and she's not in hell because she's earned a place in hell. She's just in hell because, well, fuck, that's her home.
She's just there for circumstance, yeah. Well, that's why she probably seems like the kindest spirit down there.
Yeah. I tell you what, I really like her designer as well. I really like the way she's been drawn.
Yeah, well, to be fair, I like all the characters' designs.
Oh, yeah. There's no copying designs or any of that copying and pasting. They all have their own individual look, and I really appreciate that.
I just especially like how on Vaggy's face, she has a cross on one eye, and it's constantly visible regardless of where her hair is or anything else is.
Well, a lot of characters do that. I mean, you'll notice that's a standard thing, like sometimes their eyes will go over their hair or...
No, I get that. I do watch anime, bro. I get that.
Her design does differentiate a bit. I do like that when she gets angry, the bow on the back of her head starts to look a bit more like horns. Like, I'm sure you noticed that on Faggy, like, when she's getting really pissed off. Like when they're in the limo, you know, when Charlie, Faggy, and Angel Dust are in the limo, and she's just really pissed off at him.
Yeah.
Mind you, I'll tell you something. There's been a fuckload of controversy over that bit of the newscaster. Katie Killjoy. See, there's a bit where Katie Killjoy's talking to Charlie, and it's something that she said. It's when she's introducing herself, and she goes, Katie Killjoy, you can put that away. I don't touch gays. I have standards. That got so much backlash. Everyone was saying, oh, she shouldn't have said that. But, that's the entire thing. She's a horrible fucking person. That's why she's in hell.
Yeah, I mean, that's the whole... I don't get... yeah, it does have controversial aspects, but isn't that the point?
Yeah, that's exactly
it's hell.
That's exactly it. That's why the controversy going around about it is just so fucking stupid.
Like, they're in hell. They're in hell for a reason. Because they're bad people, or they've done bad things.
Yeah, I know. And there's even a bit where Charlie even says to her, yeah, how's that working out for you? Because they're right underneath a massive fucking sign that says, welcome to hell. Mind you, considering the way hell's portrayed, it actually works out pretty well for her. She's still got her newscaster job, and now she's a powerful demon, so what the fuck does that say about it? It feels like, I'm not sure you've ever seen Blackadder the First, right? But,
Oh, Jesus Christ, we're flying off the handle here. No, but go on.
No. See, he came up with a similar concept. Blackadder's trying to get this guy to donate his land to the king instead of the church or something like that. This guy, he's certain that he's destined for hell. And, he starts saying all the horrible things he's done and you think, yep, hell for sure. So Blackadder says, right, we can't blag your way into heaven here, so let's look at hell. Hell is for people who like doing things like that. So, people who like doing that sort of horrible thing, they go down there, and that's basically all they do. They just do that sort of horrible thing for all eternity. Which is an odd concept, but a very interesting one, and one that they've used here. I mean, Angel Dust was most likely a porn actor or a prostitute or something, and now he's doing exactly that down here. Only now he's a giant fucking spider thing. And for a porn actor, I'd usually question who the fuck would be into that, but I've seen some stuff online, and I can't really question anything anymore.
I agree with everything you just said.
Shut the fuck up. Shut your fucking knob, you know that.
Can we just talk about my boy Alistair?
Alistair, Alistair is the best.
Alistair is the best character. The only reason why I've rewatched that a couple of times. And for certain bits.
The second you see his character, when Charlie's doing a newscast, so he just walks by the TV, and you just see this character looking at the TV, and you think, oh, this guy. We're going to see this guy, aren't we? And then later on, he just turns up at the door, he's like, hell, bang!
Oh!
The radio demon's at the door. The what? Although you find out why he's called that the second he starts talking. I love the effect that they used on his voice.
Yeah, I love his voice. I can't get enough for his gravy. It's so thick and rich.
I agree with what you just said.
You're a knob. You're a knob head. if we're gonna roll reversal, then.
Well, how the fuck am I going to respond to that?
I don't know. It was quite a decent response, to be fair, but whatever.
You said his gravy was rich and thick when we was talking about his voice. His gravy. Do you mean like his gravitas?
Yeah, no, just his voice.
Well, yeah. Let's just agree that his voice is amazing. Let's just leave that point there.
Okay, all right. I see.
Yeah.
He has quite a lot of clever and witty lines as well.
Yeah, he does.
Which is another reason why he's good.
I get the feeling that he was a radio presenter back in the Depression or something like that, but he was, making all his money off reporting all this horrible shit that's going on, and he was loving it. You get that feeling, don't you?
Yeah. Well, he probably would have known how to radio present, but he wouldn't have got the nickname Radio Demon otherwise, I suppose.
I suppose. Yeah, he even says at one point when he walks in, I couldn't help but watch your performance on the picture show. I was amazed. I haven't seen such a performance since the stock market crashed in 1929. Haha. So many orphans. I think that's what he said. Don't give me word for word on that. That's the gist of it at any rate.
And then 10 seconds later, the next best bit happens.
Oh, yeah.
Here, if I wanted to hurt anyone here, I would have done so already.
I love that bit. His eyes just go like into old radio dials, and he just leans in, and the entire picture just goes fucking scrambled. It goes absolutely insane. And then you've got Charlie and Faggy. They're just staring up at him like, holy shit. But then like immediately after that, he just goes, no, I want to help.
Tell you what now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you think, oh, this could be good, and then you find out why he wants to fucking help. He's just bored solid, and so basically he just wants to watch all these idiots make fools of themselves, try to redeem themselves, and repeatedly fall back down into the pit of failure.
Well, why else would anyone do anything? Sheer absolute boredom.
He's not wrong.
It's not wrong.
No,
to
he
be
is.
fair.
He is not wrong, not by a bloody mile.
I've been sat at work before, like, with no calls coming through, and I've been sat there for 20 minutes like, I want a call to come through, even if it's an idiot for a customer. I want to speak to someone. I'm fucking bored, just sat here not doing anything.
I'm not like that at my work. I can't stand it when someone comes through the door at my work, because it's always a fucking idiot. But yeah, no, about the boredom thing. It's like that Heath Ledger bit, isn't it, from Batman? You need to insert a little chaos. And all these little people just go running around. And you just get that sort of urge, like when you're at work, to insert a bit of chaos just to see what would fucking happen. Simply because you're just bored solid. Let me guess, you agree with everything I just said, right?
Say again.
Oh, just for fuck. Okay, forget it. Actually, forget it. Well, anyway, he walks up and he says he wants to help. And I like how Charlie was just edging around when she was like making that deal with him.
No deals. No deals or handshaking, actually, I think you'll find.
Yeah, she's like, I order you to help with this hotel for as long as you please. Legally. Oh, I can't remember what she says.
I hereby order you to help with this hotel for as long as you desire. Smiley face. Fair enough.
Cool beans.
Smile, my dear. You know you're never fully dressed without one.
Yeah, she just looks like she's going
That's a pretty clever line.
Yeah, that was like actually a popular line from back in the day, because back then women didn't get much of a chance. They just had to be told to smile around a bit. And well, we're getting off topic again, because there's no way in hell I'm getting into that topic right now. Woohoo! Hell no.
But where would he go to double hell?
Nah. It's not a hidden bitch.
Well, they make the deal, and I think my favourite part about the entire thing is when he just goes up to Angel, just like, he asks, oh, what can you do, my fine effeminate fellow? I can suck your dick.
Ha! No.
No, it's that bit right in between. He just looks so... I legit think he was just so taken aback by that for a second there. It just took him a second to compose himself. Because it was just so blunt. What can you do? I can suck your dick. Ha! No. Mind you, looking at Angel Dust's teeth, who the fuck would want him to suck anything? You know what? Don't answer that question. They're demons, that's all I need to. For the love of God, just don't answer that question. They're demons, just leave it there, for the love of God. And then, right, when he asks about the staff, and he says it's just Baggy, we get introduced to my second favourite character, after Alistair.
Oh, Hi, I'm Nifty.
Yeah, tell you, the second I saw that character, the very first second, I thought, there's going to be a plushie of that character.
Probably.
Well, there's already badges of her and all the other characters on the website and all that. Tell you, they ran out of the Angel Dust badges, like, way quick. Well, anyway, I really like her character. I like how she's all, like, energetic and cute looking and all that. Hi, I'm Nifty. It's been a while since I made new friends.
Why are you all women?
I thought Angel Dust, the only male there other than Alistair, would be a bit more put out by that remark.
Although I'm still on the fence of what the fuck Angel Dust categorises as. Male, female, both, neither.
Well, you know what? That's a conversation that's an entirely different podcast right there. So let's just end that one right there before you say something that might get us in trouble. Although I'll tell you, so I don't reckon he actually gives much of a shit. I mean, he carries his fan letters around inside his chest. So is that like cleavage or is that what is that?
Don't know.
Yeah.
This is why I'm awfully confused, because some people refer to him as a he, and some people refer to him as a she. So he's neither, or both.
Maybe. Speaking of that letter, I don't really know what would be obscene in hell. The series is set in hell. That's a pretty high bar. But the most weird thing I think I've seen was that fan letter they just pulled out. That dude with the body pillow. Every time I rewatch it, I have to look away from the screen at that point because it's just so jarring. It's like, what the fuck?
And then comes my second favourite character. Read 'em and weep, but it's full house. Whoa! What the hell? What the fuck's going off here? You!
Husker, my dear fellow, how are things?
Don't you husker me, you son of a bitch. I was about to win the whole pot.
Good to see you too. Ha! Just to look at his face.
I don't, obviously, it's not explained what the backstory is, but quite clearly,
He
Husker
doesn't
probably
look it.
owes Alistair some favours, or they had a deal of some kind,
he
so
doesn't deal
they know
with-
each other through some past business relationship or something, and for the longest time, all that happens is Husker just gets on, goes about his own business, and every now and again Alistair just drags him off into nowhere.
Yeah, now he's stuck working the bar or casino thing in the hotel. And you have to wonder what a casino bar thing is doing in a hotel that's actually meant to be redeeming people. Like, Faggy even says to them, nope, none of this!
Oh yeah, about to say, Vaggy does say this is a place that's supposed to discourage sin.
I tell you what else I wondered about, like, Husker's like, way pissed off towards Alistair and all that, but like, Nifty's, she's very eager. She's very looking up to him. Even when they're walking back into their hotel, towards the end, she's hopping around his heels and all that.
Well, I think Nifty's kind of more of a minion towards Alistair, or like a familiar or a summon kind of thing, and obviously, well, we've already said Husker's like an old business partner or colleague, friend or whatever of Alistair.
Yeah, you get the feeling like Nifty's there because she enjoys it, and Husker's there because, well, he's got no fucking choice.
Yeah, well, did you think it was some kind of big fucking riot just to pull me out of fucking nowhere? You think I'm some kind of fucking clown?
Maybe. Like when he's showing him the bar and everything where he's going to be working, and he's like, don't worry, my friend, I can make this more welcoming for you, if you wish. And there's a bottle like cheap booze, like literally on the bottle it says cheap booze.
You think you can buy me with a wink and some cheap booze? Well, you can.
And then Baggage is there like, no, none of this. This is meant to be a place I'm going to discourage this sin, not some sort of hip, now, man cave.
And then Angel just fucking spears him like, bitch, we are keeping this.
And he just flat out straight up tackles her. He's like, shut up! We are keeping this. And then like he just sidles straight up to Husker. Hey, go fuck yourself.
Only if you watch me.
Oh, fucking hell.
The amount of sex jokes he makes is ridiculous. It's like at the start when they're doing the turf war.
Cherry Bomb. And that other guy.
Yeah, the guy they're against, he chains him up and slams him down. He's like, oh, harder, daddy.
Son. He's also
Son?
like,
What?
He's just also like, did you seriously just not get that joke? Are you actually serious right now?
I'm gonna blow you to bits. Kinky. Oh, not like that.
He's not so cocky now. Oh,
Like, bro, you really gotta stop. This is just getting ridiculous now.
you whores have no class. Everyone knows that the side remembered in battle has decided most style. Oh, the side that ain't dead. Which reminds me, is your hat like alive or something? You know, that was actually the first time I actually noticed that about the hat. I actually had to rewind it to the beginning and saw that the hat was making expressions the same as him throughout the entire thing. What's the deal with the eggs, anyway? While we're on the topic of what was going on with that.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I just accept them.
I've forgotten his name now. He was going to introduce himself, but then Cherry interrupted him by shouting, "Dear Claude." I honestly can't remember what his name was now. Hold on a second. Serpentis, that's it. So Cherry Bomb and Serpentis, apparently they're both big kingpins in hell and all that. Cherry Bomb's big in explosives and Serpentis is big in machinery and that sort of thing. And you get the feeling with Serpentis that he's trying to be this big, powerful villain, but really he's just doing all this cliche shit and doesn't even realise it. You know, because he's got that suit and a top hat and he's trying to do an evil laugh whenever possible, even if it doesn't quite fit the moment, which really only makes him a laughingstock in the reality of things. I mean, compared to the others in hell, it does anyway. Well, anyway, getting back to where we were, he's got the hotel up and running somewhat with a couple more staff members, so he's helped him out a little bit there. And then he pulls a musical number out of nowhere.
Yeah, that took me by surprise. I was like, wait, he's doing a musical number with his kind of personality and how he's carried himself. Like, this just seems a bit weird. And Charlie just goes along with it, like, yeah, why not? Sure.
Well, yeah, I mean, think about it. She's trying to get this hotel started, and he's come in and just sorted all this shit out straight away. And I guess she's just happy at this point because, even if he is just doing it to see some people fail, he's still on their side, kind of. He's helping to get everything running a bit more smoothly. But at the same time, considering his rep and from what we know online, he could do something really shitty. Like what Raggy kept saying. Mind you, it's a good musical number though. I liked it a bit more than the first one.
I suppose that's just because Alistair's just funny.
He's funny, but you daren't laugh at him because you just know he'll fuck up your day somehow.
Yeah, like he does, what is Pentius, whatever his name is at the end.
Yeah, Serpentis, he just turns up out of nowhere and
Serpentis.
He just walks up in his Zeppelin machine thing. It's completely fucked up from thing earlier. And I think he was after Angel Dust more than anything that time. I mean, he says the striped freak, and both him and Alistair are wearing stripes, so I think he was after Angel Dust, and then finding Alistair was just a bonus. And then he tries to blind us this big rival between him and Alistair, but Alistair just straight up derails it by asking, "Do I know you?"
Oh, yes, you do.
And he just starts cackling like, "I'm so evil!"
Then meanwhile, Alistair's just summoning fucking Kraken or whatever.
I don't know what the fuck.
Fuck his shit up.
He just flicks his finger, and then it's just like, whoa, game changer. And then he realizes how fucking lucky everyone is to have him on their side. He just constricts the entire airship and grabs Serpentis with a black tentacle thing, and he's just smashing him all over the damn shop, and then crushes him. He blows up the entire ship and soaks it underground. That's one of my favourite bits, where Alice's just standing there with a very evil-looking smile.
And then his face is there with a massive smug face. He doesn't even need to say anything. His facial expression just says it all.
Yeah, and the expressions on the rest of them standing behind him, just looking up at all this destruction in shock, and then their eyes move over, just to flick over to Alistair. It's like, still for a few seconds, and then, "Well, I'm starved. Who wants some jambalaya?" It's like he's just swatted a fly off his lapel. It's like a Joker scene. "Well, that was fun. Who fancies Chinese?"
My recipe made my mum made a recipe for jambalaya.
Your recipe made a mum.
Yeah, no, I got it the wrong way around. Fuck, oops. It gave the kick right out of hell. Oh, I'm on a roll.
You sound like Mandark when you do the laugh.
Oh, yeah, kind of.
That's like such a weird laugh, but let's get back on topic before we end up spiraling off kilter once more. Did you see that bit after the credits?
I can't even recall.
Well, this is after the credits. It's nothing spectacular. It's more like a small joke thing, really. It's Serpentis crawling out of the hole where his ship crashed into, showing he's still alive, and one of his egg minions comes up to him and is just like, "Now will you shoot me with your ray gun?"
Oh yeah, right.
I think this thing was amazing, and she says that she's got all the other episodes ready and scripted and ready to do, and there's definitely places she's ready to go with the series. And I don't really know where else you can go with it from now, but I definitely want to see more of it. She's hit it right at the park with this first episode. I definitely want to see more.
I just want to see more of Alistair.
Oh, I definitely more of him and all. I want to see more of all of them, but Alistair's definitely one of the key characters in this. He's making this show fucking fantastic. Now, don't get me wrong, it's amazing without him, and all the characters are amazing. But then he just appears and he gets kicked up to a whole new level, even though you don't see him properly until about, what was it now?
Like 15 minutes, 21 minutes the way through it?
Yeah, about 20 minutes, about 2/3 of the way through. We don't see him until then.
To be fair, he is pretty much the centre of attention for then on.
Yeah, second you see him, you're like, "Oh, hello, here's a game changer." He just walks in and suddenly everything gets... I don't know how to describe it. He just walks in and suddenly everything's different. The mood changes and everything gets different. It's like, this guy's got a plan. No one knows what the fuck the plan is, and he's not even fully sure what his plan is, but he's there to have some fun, and you don't know what the fuck it's going to entail. I just really want to see more of it. That's why I'm so happy it all managed to come together, and that's why I think the story behind this entire project is so good. Like I said earlier.
Yeah.
With all the animators coming together to help make this project happen, because, they just wanted to see it happen. Everyone wanted so much to see it, everyone was donating money, everyone was funding it, everyone was donating to the Patreon. Everyone wanted to see this project get made. Tell you what, after all that waiting, I can bet they're relieved to see all the money's gone to something worthwhile. I even put a bit of money towards this.
Yeah, I think if another project comes out of that kind of caliber from the same, then yeah, I'll give it a watch.
Well, we've got episode 2 to look forward to for a start, but I didn't even know that she was making a second one, like a second full animation with Hell of a Boss. If you just move on to that one now for the time being.
Yeah.
Tell me, did you ever watch Invader Sim growing up?
No. I watched a little bit of it, but not as much as other shit at the time now.
Well, the voice actor who voiced Invader Sim is actually in this. He's that white-haired demon. What's his name? Roxy.
Oh, okay.
I never thought I'd see him and Brandon Rogers in a video together. Have you ever seen Brandon Rogers?
No, not really.
I'm going to have to send you a link after this then, because, once you see him, you realise he's one of the best people you can have voicing a demon because of all the truly mental shit that he does in his own channel. And he's the exact sort of person you'd expect to make a Hitman service in hell. You can tell Hell of a Boss is more of a bit of fun she's made on the side. It's not the sort of thing you get all enthralled in. Like, there's no deeper meaning in it, it's more just something to laugh at. Although I hope it gets another episode, same as Hazbin. I'd like to see more of it anyway. Well, what do you reckon?
Yeah, well, I already said if something else pops up of that caliber, then I'll watch it.
I still think all the hate Hazbin Hotels is getting so far is really stupid. I mean, the internet's been doing this amazing thing. All these people have worked so hard. All these animators have come together just to see this thing come to life. And then all these idiots are just trying to rip it apart or slander the characters or slander the creators or say, oh, it's offensive. Oh, the characters are offensive in it. They're in hell. It's meant to be offensive because they're in hell. It's like, that's what fucks me up about the internet. They get this amazing thing and it's just... They just try to find a way to ruin it, and it's really, really not fair.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be offensive, that's the point, in hell.
I know, that's the thing, like, why can't these people just get that through their heads?
People probably just really need to grow up and stop taking everything so seriously.
I know, it's just the internet sometimes. It's just people trying to steer shit. Frankly, I'm glad I watched this right early on. And I'll definitely be donating to help see other things. There's another thing I saw a while back to help donate to create episode 2, and you tell you what, I'm going to be donating for that one. Reckon you'll donate a little bit to it and all?
Yeah. Might consider it.
Well, I've already donated to Studio Curs and all to help, get their series underway. What do you think the best thing to take away from Hazbin Hotel is? Say, people going into the first time. What do you reckon is the best takeaway from?
You think it would be some kind of big fucking riot? Just a positive out of fucking nowhere? You think I'm going some kind of fucking clown? Maybe. I just love her. It's Alistair's cool and he's weird, but Alistair's just... Not Alistair, Alistair's just fucking funny.
They're like polar opposites of each other. Alistair's always smiling and Husker's always fucked over about everything. I mean, I don't think I saw Husker smile once, apart from that one time Alistair made him with his fingers, and that sounds wrong.
I mean, the only attitude people should have to go into it is just to say don't take everything so seriously. It's meant to be a joke. It's not intended to offend.
If people are saying horrible things, it's because they're in hell. That's how they got themselves in hell, by saying horrible things.
It's not intended to offend. They're in hell. It's trying to represent how that would be. Yeah. Because there is going to be some nasty characters in hell, like the reporter, for example. That's just an accurate representation of it.
Yeah. By the way, I just got the wiki up here, and apparently, Faggy? She's meant to be some sort of moth demon, according to this.
A moth? I mean, she does have quite a lot of hair, but...
Yeah, I don't quite get it either, but mind you, I couldn't tell Angel just was meant to be a spider at first. I guess it's just the way they're drawn. I mean, they're very, very heavily anthropomorphic.
Anthropomorphic.
Yeah, that's the term. Well, anthropomorphized. I'm guessing there's only certain traits they've picked up then from whatever creatures they're supposed to be mutated with when they arrived in hell. Mind you, this is an early wiki, so this could be wrong. This could just be a theory. Well, at any rate, I don't get elder hate. It's just idiots steering shit online on online message boards or on different websites. I don't know what to really hope. I hope that one day they just wake up and start realising the stupid shit that they're doing.
I mean, there's always going to be, if you try and make jokes that could be considered offensive to any party ever,
Yeah.
there's always going to be people that'll take offence to it.
Yeah, they're just like, you can't say that. I'm offended.
It's like, you can't ever stop that. So you just ignore it and just like, you just make the jokes. As long as you're not intending it to be offensive, and people should take it as a joke. But I don't see why you'd have to put that disclaimer in. As long as it's conveyed in a way that it's meant to be as a joke, then that's fine.
I tell you what, though, while it might be a very long wait before the second episode of Hazbin Hotel, there's a comic coming out about Angel Dust. You know, his life before Hazbin Hotel. You know, like how he says in the actual show, how he's being put up in his hotel across the other side of town.
Yeah.
By these two broads. Yeah, well, basically it's about how he ended up in that situation. I've only seen a couple of panels out of it so far, you know, from advertising and the like. I don't think it's fully released yet. But it looks pretty good. Like, it's definitely something to tide us over while we're waiting for a fully new animated episode, which could take a very long time. Oh, I found the last name here. Vivian Mendrano. I reckon she's done an absolutely stellar job of this. All of them involved has done a fantastic job of this. And I'm really looking forward to seeing more. If they come up with a second one, you reckon you'll watch it and all?
Yeah.
Well, I definitely will be.
Just I probably won't be actively chasing it as much as you will, so just keep me posted, yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm the animation connoisseur around here.
And I'm the anime connoisseur around here. So how does that work? Because you even said people in your course are like, all they do is talk about anime. It's like, why don't you? Why are you the exception to this rule?
I don't know. I just guess I'm more of a traditional animator. You know, like Felix the Cat and back in the old days of Cartoon Network, that sort of thing. Well, anyway, at any rate, I'm more interested in behind the scenes, like what's going on behind the animation, what's going into making it, and all that. I reckon that's basically it for this one.
Maybe. You know, it's definitely coming.
Oh yeah.
Next time we speak, it's happening.
What's happening?
You'll find out next time we speak.
Dun dun dun. May sound ominous as fuck, Stephen. Well, hopefully by that time I'll have my PC set up, so...
That would be good. I've downloaded GTA in anticipation and a couple other bits, so I'm basically ready. So it's whenever you want to sort your shit out.
Bring it, because I am so ready.